show in town right now is right here, Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Dallas Cowboys and the Las Vegas Raiders. Daniel Carlson ready to get us started, and away we go at Allegiant Stadium. On the return, here's Jalen Tolbert. Showing a little burst so far. And he's out of bounds, up beyond the 30.
First and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. First down, here's Dak. Bails out of the pocket quick. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. He picks up 28 on the play. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. And he's stopped after ripping off an 8-yard chunk. It's second down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line.
13 yards.
And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend.
First and 10.
And you keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. They pick the hands off. Now Prescott. Brought in by Jake Ferguson. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact.
And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive.
The kicker on.
So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Good shot. Alert.
Now first run of the game, Zamir White. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. It's Kenneth Murray on the tackle.
2 yards on the pickup.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
There's a dive up the middle. And he'll scrape together a few yards, but not much. 3rd down coming up.
That's not a call on the play sheet where you're expecting to get in space or win a foot race. You make that call to get a few yards and move on. So getting some good yardage on that one's a victory for the offense.
Smith on 3rd and short. This is Cox. That's Bowers working downfield. He does it. Touchdown. The Raiders finish off their opening drive. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. Carlson good on the extra point. And the Raiders respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Tolbert now to return it. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Yeah! There we go!
First and 10, Prescott. Vacates quickly left side. And this one won't be caught, but we got a flag here. Looked like there may have been some early contact before that throw arrived. So a little too much contact on the part of the defender, and the officials flag him for it. All set to go now from the 35.
Hey, kill! Yeah!
Handoff goes to Williams, running right. Drop flat, first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11.
Yeah! There we go! Hey, check!
Prescott here from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Now, they've been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
Now, I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yep,
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down.
Kate, I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up, but that can sure help to get yourself off the field with that 3rd down stop.
Fourth down, the offense is staying on the field. They're going for it. They're going for this with Prescott. That is caught. He's got Lamb. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. What a time to rip off that type of gain, huh? Gets him first on 4th down.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Big 4th down call is how we close out our first quarter. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They've got a first to begin the frame.
Then we're going to 53. Here we go, 47. 26.
They go with Williams on the counter. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. That's complete. It's Javonte Williams. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
That's good for a Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
From the red zone on first. And they're going to have first and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Williams. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. And this is Cox. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys get some late points and the lead. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
And things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Return starts at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10.
Ready. 13 next. 13 next. Come on, shot.
And first carry here for Ashton Genty. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. Raiders moving quickly, trying to get set as the clock continues to run.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
This is Genty in 2nd. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up 3rd down. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's it, 2nd.
A loss of
3rd down, line to gain 9 yards out. 3rd and long for him here. It's complete. This is Bowers. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
25 yards on the play. That's good for a Las Vegas 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On 1st down, here's Smith. Caught. Trey Tucker makes the play. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start the push into Cowboys territory.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the Cowboys' 45-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Smith. Has it downfield working the left. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. Now about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. Raiders moving quickly, trying to get set as the clock continues to run. Shotgun give here to Genty. And he got what he could there, rolling to the 14. Offense in the hurry up here.
The 14-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Out of the gun, here's Smith. That's complete to the back, Ashton Genty. And he stopped, give him about 7 on the play and give his offense a 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 8. That's another Las Vegas 1st down.
Here's Genty. And he will haul it in for the Vegas touchdown. The Raiders earn the chance to tie before halftime. Manage that clock beautifully down to the final moments, Brock, and they get to score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
2-point conversion.
Check 58. Check 59. Check 59. Cobra.
Smith's going to throw for it. Into a crowd, and that pass is intercepted. And only just stay out of his own end zone, down at the 1.
Those defenders, well, they're just as excited as all of us when we get to see a 2-point play. It's a chance to directly keep points off the board and can energize a defense and give them that swag when the defense is stopping.
And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. They get the timeout called. We've got 5 seconds remaining in the half. first down.
Here we go, here we go. Right in. Here we go, 46.
They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And he doesn't get much there on what turns out to be the final play of the half. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And a stumble coming out of the locker room at halftime as the kick goes out of bounds, Brock. So our first drive of the half is going to begin all the way up at the 40. So first down from the 41.
Ready. 390%.
Straight ahead with Genty. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. Hits the 20. He makes it in for the touchdown. The Raiders take the lead right away in half number 2.
And that right there is why you continue to feed a running back. Definitely the most we've seen him do with any touch this game. And that's exactly what the doctor ordered.
They're going to try for 2. Smith getting his Raiders set.
The Raiders will line up for the 2-point.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And the pass is caught. 10-2 more onto the score.
That makes the score Raiders 21.
Notice the first time they tried it, but this time, Brock, the 2-point conversion is successful.
Just felt like they were waiting for the right opportunity to try it once again. Not only to make up for the first attempt, but establish a little confidence from this spot. And who knows, maybe we'll have a 2-pointer that plays a bigger role when this thing's all said and done.
Daniel Carlson to kick off.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Tolbert now to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes first and 10.
Here we go. 26.
Dak off the play fake. Flushed out of the pocket. Connects on the crosser. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
And down he goes. Raiders got him. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
It's looking like a dreaded 3-and-out offensively, but listen, if you can't keep your quarterback clean and upright, you're going to need some magic, big-time magic, to convert on this 3rd and long.
Prescott now on 3rd down. Defender is there. He knocks it away, and that's going to force 4th down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. You got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
He's back to throw. Down the field, he's got Lamb. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line.
First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Quick throw to the left is complete. And he's able to cross midfield before going out.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Dak throwing again. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Offense in a hurry up here.
8 yards. And it's 3rd down.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. That's caught by Williams. They cross the 40 on a nice run. And he's going to be sent out of bounds on a play that sends them all the way down into the red zone. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal.
That's good.
I think one of my favorite adjectives, I don't know why, it just sounds good off the lips, is shred. Shredding paper, shredding the slopes, or a dude shredding a defense just like that.
Here we go, 47.
From the red zone now. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys start the second half with some needed points. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
The kick is good.
That one right down the middle. And the Cowboys tie this game at 21.
Brendan Albright to kick off for the Cowboys.
We've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up first and 10.
There we go, sit on. Green egg shot.
First play is going to be a give to Genty. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
Hey, trio left. There we go, sit on.
Back to Genty. And that one doesn't get him much, even maybe a yard. It's third down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Throwing on third, Smith. Going left side, Bowers has it. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that first down. They say he's maybe a yard short.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. That excitement brings us to the end of the quarter. They'll have a shiny new set of downs to play with to start the fourth. It's all knotted up at 21, partner. Still plenty of scoring here as we try to decide our winner. First down from the 42.
Hey, let's go Wednesday, on Wednesday. Ready? Green egg shot.
Genty from the gun. He's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a first down, that's a bonus.
Run line. Green egg shot. There we go.
First and 10, it's a give to White. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 + 4 + 4 equals a first down.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's second and 6.
Here we go, here we go. Green egg shot.
Hand off to Genty. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
You know how we hear about teams and quarterbacks avoid targeting a stud quarterback, just throwing away from him? Maybe they should avoid running it anywhere near this guy. He's having no issue stopping these plays cold.
13 next, 13 next.
Back to throw it. He'll get this to Tucker. And he's tackled for a short gain. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Vegas. Raiders in range for a game-winning score. On comes Daniel Carlson for a pretty important kick. It's on the right hash for this 39-yarder. That one is good. And late in the fourth, they have grabbed the lead.
Let's call getting this job done, Kate, drilling it right through. And now they're in position to win this game. Now it's on some of those guys who are out there with them on the kick, those defenders, to hang on to this lead to give them the win.
And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got first and 10. Setting up to pass. Fits it through the middle. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
A gain of 15. First down, Cowboys.
He'll look to throw it. It's his running back. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Prescott, quick throw, complete. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule. You get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Here he is to throw. Looking to his running back, incomplete. That play's going to bring up 3rd down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Here we go, 47.
Throwing now. Has him on the quick hitter. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the first. Great tackle and bring up 4th down. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its 2nd. Need to keep this drive going. Here's 4th and inches. Going for it, it's Williams. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock's still running. Going to the ground again on first. He's dropped a big stop and a big moment there, Brock. They could not afford to lose yards there.
It's a loss of 2.
Back to throw.
Brings up 2nd and 12.
Catch is made in close. And he's in, and that's a touchdown. And with almost no time left, he just likely won them this game.
Touchdown, Dallas.
Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
Now a crucial point after to stretch the lead beyond a field goal. And it's good, so they take the lead, and the extra point buys them some breathing room. A field goal does not tie it now. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. A play fake. Now Smith to throw. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's 2nd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Trying to push deep downfield. He's got it inside the 25. And what a play. He scores. They get to the end zone on the final snap, and a huge moment wins them the game. So put this in the win column for the Raiders. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths, because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us? We're both.
All of us.
Yeah,
all of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now, and that they felt at every major turn throughout the second half. There's just something about a close game, the intensity that's there in every moment that you love to experience as a player, and that you hope in all these moments you can execute so you're the one celebrating and riding that wave of emotion.